Oshomole yesterday retained his chairmanship status as the undisputed champion. Welcome to the semi-final stages of Edo Guba League 2020. The quarter-final leg saw Obaseki making deft inroads into the defense of Team Oshomole FC. Obaseki had about 2 shots on target yesterday. The whole first leg saw Obaseki with 85% possession. The first shot at target was during the first half when Obaseki's strike hit the bar right on target as the Happy Court sat and adjourned sitting for a later date. The late half strike saw Team Obaseki reeling in celebrations. Again, and deadly Team Obaseki retained another High Court ruling recognizing Giadom as the new acting national chairman, and this was after the president had directed the governors to go and work with Oshomole. That was another deadly shot at target. Obaseki implemented Plan A and B simultaneously. Intriguing as this may sound, Oshomole as a grandmaster knew that the game is regulated by international bodies, hence he notified FIFA Happy Court, who immediately came out to revisit the Happy Court ruling earlier deferred for a later date. The appeal ruling affirmed Oshomole as the national chairman and frowned at political parties for stressing the courts when they have internal mechanisms stipulated in their constitution to settle their differences. With that judgment, Oshomole scored a brace. He earlier scored a penalty kick when Buhari directed the governors to work with him. The last court order puts paid to anti-Oshomole campaigns. As of the time of writing this, Oshomole has resumed duties as the national chairman of APC as the party's national secretariat. What now lies in for Obaseki post Oshomole coup? Obaseki already has started on a wrong footing. Obaseki has initiated moves to reconcile with Oshomole on reacceptance into the APC. Definitely Buhari as a father must have pleaded with Oshomole to accept Obaseki back as a brother and absolutely as a good friend also. Oshomole would have assured Buhari of his acceptance to forgive Obaseki. Take note, Obaseki obtained another court ruling yesterday recognizing Giadom as the acting national chairman. This was even after Buhari and had waded into the crisis. Obaseki disregarded Buhari as he did on earlier committees set up by the presidency, NAS, Governors Forum and so many others. Now, if Adams Oshomole did not have a favorable ruling in the appeal court, he would have been roasted and not even Buhari could have saved him. So let us start from there. If Buhari could not have saved Oshomole, tell us now why Buhari can save Obaseki. Oshomole is applying the same court method Obaseki used to gag Buhari in interfering in the dispute ever since. Obaseki used it effectively in the Edha Obringlio too. Here is a brief list of assaults by Obaseki towards Oshomole's political family, all because he wanted a second term. Refused to inaugurate 14 constitutes into the State House of Assembly. Dropped many local government chairmen and their deputies because they were loyal to Oshomole. Revoked CFOs belonging to opposition members. Demolished a hotel worth over 400 million naira belonging to the opposition. Accused of masterminding the bombing of opposition homes in the state. Stopped all projects by his predecessors. Closed business offices of opposition members in the state. Frustrated all Benin men appointed in federal boards. Fought Udubu and Victor Ihato from resuming as NDDC. Declared Oshomole persona non grata in his own state. Obaseki alienated party members from his government and labeled them beggars. Orchestrated and sponsored the removal of Oshomole. The list is endless. With the above, your guess is as good as mine that Obaseki would be unwise to even waste a second more in APC. What Obaseki should do to avoid humiliation in APC? If Obaseki feels any of the aspirants in APC would step down for him, he should have a rethink. It is our sincere opinion that Obaseki should make haste and get his own political party and start building the brand. Obaseki, who has similar characteristics with a miser, would never do the needful in time. Obaseki once told APC leaders that the only reason he should be given a consensus ticket is so aspirants should not spend needless money during elections. He claimed if he was offered the ticket on a consensus arrangement, that no one would need to campaign and spend resources, not even a kobo. Obaseki, a wrong mindset in has a wrong mindset in politics. His best is to leave now so his supporters can have a sense of direction. Only the courts can save Obaseki, not even Buhari. Sadly, Obaseki made it clear to Buhari that is the case. That is the case. Wow. This is really, it's really deep. Honestly, they all know what they are doing. That's one thing. Nobody should be cajoled, or nobody should be fooled. They all know what they are doing. They are just playing games. The question we're always asking, in all this they are dribbling, in all these their games, I think that is the effort they put in putting things right. Putting things right in this country, in each state, it would have been a different thing. But you see all of them wearing agbada, forming big men. At the end of the day, nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it. At this age and time, we say we are the giants of Africa, and see everywhere so messed up. No infrastructure on ground, nothing. Corruption is at its peak. Tell them, give them to do projects. You will see that they'll start padding. Something you can do for 10 naira, they will tell you it's 1 billion naira. And some people will gather and sign it, koro like this. And they will be referring to what is happening in other climes, in other developed countries. But just for them to do the same thing in our country is a problem. But they will have energy to fight themselves just to be there. And at the end of the day, they become so super rich after they must have left office. If they could put this kind of effort and energy going back and forth, you can see if it were to be a straight or maybe a normal court case, it will be there. They will adjourn. But see the way they just, because of their this thing, they quickly arrange everything. Everything will just be soft now. The court, within how many weeks, less than 2 weeks, they've been able to settle everything. They've been able to settle everything in court, and they know their direction. But if it were to be something that is supposed to benefit the masses, you will see them, setting committee upon committee upon committee. I think this kind of energy is what they put. Or maybe we have everything at our disposal as a people in the country. Everybody will just be happy. Oh, let this one be there, because at the end of the day, you know that all this their fight is because of you. It's because of you and I. But reverse is the case. All this plenty talks, I don't even know how to take consign us. At the end of the day, where does it leave all of us? That is what we are supposed to be talking at the end of the day. Not that this one is good, this one is not good. Because at the end of the day, they are all the same. They are all the same. Nobody has the interest of the masses. None of them has the interest of the masses at heart. See the way they are sweating. Oshiomole'S has been so calm. All of them. If this one wins, if the other one, they will be humbled. We don't know when we are going to get out of this place. So the people that we were even thinking that, they have what it takes to be in government, when they are in position of leadership, but at the end of the day, they've joined them. It's a different ballgame entirely. They are playing the same games. And the ones that are still complaining, give them opportunity to be there. It's still going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing, because the leaders cannot be different from the people, because the leaders are from the people. Are from the people. So how do you expect things to move on with this kind of mindset? Everybody just doing whatever they like. Someone says Obaseki is a wicked man who doesn't deserve to be a governor. He's heartless and a power drunk. If all the governors were to be like Obaseki, then Nigeria is in trouble. All of them, who has ever even done the right thing in the first place? I don't know. I've never. Which state can we even say that can measure up with international society? Developed, that is state that is really developed from beginning to end, from one border to another border. Which state can we really pinpoint? Is it not the same business as usual? They always doing. They do the same thing. Which one is wicked? Which one is even good? That is my own point. Which one is good? Who is good? Who is not good? You cannot tell me they don't have enough money to do things, but because of this party and padding of budget, and at the end of the day, somebody will finish his tenure and we get pension for life. It is not even meager salaries or allowances. It is not all this big money. They will give themselves, what do they call it? Health insurance. They will have it. Hey, what they cannot even give the people. You know what? Who is even better? Who is better? That is the question. Because those people who are always siding all these politicians, who is better? Which state can we even pinpoint that this is the state that can say, okay, it is of a world-class state in this Nigeria? None. All of them the same. We are even talking of that one. We don't even have electricity. We don't even have roads. We don't even have a, what is it called, train. We are talking of modern train, not all this whatever. Do you want to tell me that each state does not have money to put up all of those things? But when it comes to them going abroad, we see money. You know, a typical example, that one is even a small thing, a small money that we are even talking about. Oju Zokalu, how much billions of naira? That one is even small portion of money he was able to get. Then go to other states, see what they embezzle. They always embezzle. Even you are talking about what of this other man too, the Theodore Orji too, in Abia State, the same thing. The same thing. Do you know how much? Almost 551 billion naira. Do you know what it means? Those are the ones that they can really even talk about, or the ones that they cannot even, relate to them. It's unfortunate that people will say, oh, Oshiomole'S is this, Obaseki is this, Buhari is this. For all of who better pass? Who better pass? And the worst part of it is that before these guys will get there, they will be like saints. Everybody will have a, hope in them. But once they get there, it's a different ballgame entirely. So that's why they say now dog, they eat dog. That's why they're fighting themselves. They know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Now, before Oshomole entered politics, and now that it's no more a governor, no more the governor of the state. Can you see? It's wet then and it's wet now. Somebody will tell you, say, what do you mean? As a governor, he deserves that. Ask me, then answer that question. His counterpart in the US or in the UK, holding the same position, let's even the US, because they use the US or whatever, a governor in the US and a governor and a Oshomole or other governors, or any other governor in Nigeria, are they the same when you talk of wealth? What are we talking about? Is it not because of the foundation is faulty? Nobody's talking about it. Of course, people are saying it, but we don't even know. They are the ones that will change it, but they are not ready to change anything. Receiving such allowances, receiving such salaries. If we want to talk about that, okay, because he's a governor, then he has a opportunity to have more than that. Is it supposed to be like that? You want to go to the US, you that you are listening to me, you want to go to Europe, you want to go to the UK. Tell me if that is how their politicians are so rich after they must have left office. Even what they are even getting now. If it can be said, the same can be said to our own politicians. What are we talking about? And once they get there, instead of them to change the narratives, they will not change the narratives. They will fall in line. If you cannot beat them, you join them. Or they are just in the waiting list, so that once you get there to you, if you enjoy the national cake, what are we talking about? You are going to be fighting for the politicians. Unto what? Unto nothing. Unto, with empty belly, with a bad road, you go the passing bad road. With empty stomach, you are defending them. Empty stomach, you are defending them. No good good quality of life, you are defending them. This one is good. Who is good among them? So guys, that's just what I just have to say. Let's have your opinion concerning all these their games and whatever they are playing, whether they are playing match and who is a referee, who is not referee, who is scoring the last goal. Leave your comments below and let's have your take.